I think I'm a little giddy to be back filming again. Many of you may have noticed that I've been a little bit MIA lately, and that's because I've been touring Mars. Yes, I've been up there. Hello everyone, welcome to my Postcard life. Where have you been? Oh wait, it's where have I been? I just needed to lay low for a little while, and I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying, you guys. I just don't. I'm out of it. I'm looking for my groove here again. Have you guys found it? That's where I've been. I've been looking for my groove again. I think it's somewhere in this neighborhood, and if any of you recognize my groove, and you know, just like go, oh, that looks like, yep, I'm pretty sure that's Lille Diane's groove. So we better retrieve it, give it a little resuscitation, and pastries or something, you know, let's nourishment. So anyway, I have missed you all very much. I know I haven't been around very much, and sometimes that happens. And like I said, I skipped a groove or lost a groove or had to just lay in the groove or just had to go be somewhere, be groovy. Yeah, I just had to go be groovy for a while in that groove that I couldn't find, that like was missing. So anyway, I'm back. Please know that I will be getting caught up with everybody. I've missed you. So let's talk about something very near and dear to my heart, and that's snail mail. I have always loved writing letters and getting letters. How many of you have had a pen pal? Remember how exciting it was to get mail from someone or write a letter or a card or draw a picture or send a gift to someone that you've never met? I remember moving away from this area to California. I was 13 years old. I was living in Santa Barbara, and we lived near the beach, or I could walk to the beach very easily and spent a lot of time there. I truly was in heaven. All of my girlfriends back in Colorado and the Farmington area were insanely jealous that I was living in California in Santa Barbara and going to the beach, and of course surfers. So what do you do when you're 13 years old and you have a home life that's not even close to the letters that you're writing to your girlfriends? In this particular time slot in the 60s, everybody thought Southern California was Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon and Elvis and, you know, Gidget and that Candy, that girl that everybody was like doing the jerk on the beaches everywhere. So along with those fabricated clothes that I drew pictures of and sent my friends, I also wrote elaborate stories about my relationship with my boyfriend, the top surfer in Southern California, Surf Conrad. Oh, Surf Conrad. What the flippity frappin' woohoo was that all about? But I was 13, wishing I was back in Colorado because I didn't fit in. So last year, right after all of the lockdowns started, I went offline and I notified a few people to let them know that I was disappearing and not to worry about me. My intentions had been to stay in touch with all of those people, and that didn't happen because my walk got longer and wider with helping my dear Toby in his transition. I've had lots of good friends through the years who have been very faithful to send me mail and cards and letters. This one special human sparkler that I'm going to be introducing you to from Bluebird Cottage in Maine, it's pretty spectacular what she did this whole last year when I felt so disconnected from everyone that I couldn't even half the time answer a phone or return a text. And I know that's happened to many of you. My friend, who is really truly an angel, she sent me cards. Every couple weeks I would get a card, and I have to confess here in front of all of you and in front of you, dear heart Sandy, there were weeks and a couple months I couldn't open any of them. It's gonna make me cry.
because they were little love notes. She knew I had jumped off of social media. She knew I was going through the process of losing my dog. She held on to me and sent me a life raft through these cards. I am just so honored that I am on your list, Sandi, that you would take the time to do this for me, not just once or twice, but faithfully for this whole last year, to keep me girded up and buoyant and floating and remember that I'm loved and I'm okay. And in one of the cards, when I opened it, she says, I will not give up on you. She hadn't heard from me. I didn't respond to her. And when I finally did respond to her, almost a year had gone by. It's a true story. And my hands were so shaky to write because I don't write very much. I type a lot, but I don't handwrite. It was very difficult for me to write and sent my card off. Sandi has the face of grace because she never let my not responding to her deter her from continuing to reach out to me. I just really want to encourage you to send more snail mail, and especially if it's someone you know that's going through a hard time, send them a card just because, not to get a response or a card back. Send the card just because. Just because it has no strings attached to it. And then send them another one and another one and another one. I cannot tell you what this did for me and how this helped me get through an incredibly difficult time in my life. I'm going to show you more about her in just a minute, and so you can meet her too. Sandi, I love you so much, and thank you for not giving up on me. I've given up on myself so many times. I think we all have done that, and I think we've all maybe been thin-skinned at one time or another when someone didn't respond in the way we expected them to an act of kindness or reaching out or just whatever. And that is the whole trap of expectations, of expecting something when we give something. So send those cards just because. No strings, nothing. And let's just light up the planet a little bit with some snail mail. So support your local artists that make handmade cards, and or make your own cards and make a little postcard. I call this my postcard life, and yes, I do have postcards and I make them. And on the back of my cards, I have a little tagline that says, snail mail is happy mail. I love getting happy mail. I love getting snail mail. So let's just do this thing and pick a couple people this week and just surprise them by sending them a little gift in the mail. Would you do that for me? And if you want to send me one, my P.O. Box 727, Mancos, Colorado 81328-0727. Go ahead and lay it on me. I would love to get some snail mail from you too.
My friend Sandi, she gave me, I think, the greatest love gift of all this last year was she modeled how to be, how to just send and give and be. She is an artist extraordinaire, and it flows over into everything she does. She makes these handmade stickers that you saw on a lot of the cards that I showed you. Those are handmade stickers. And she makes hand-painted rocks that are not just your everyday hand-painted rock. She's incredible. She lives on a coastal town in the Cape Cod area, and her home, every nook and corner, is a postcard. I call my vlog my postcard life because I view life as little vignettes. It's just like these little, like, oh, look at that. And that's the way I design my world, is in little vignettes like that. Just like this. San's entire life, inside and out, is a beautiful postcard. I will link her down in the description box. Please go find her on Instagram under Bluebird Cottage. Come find me. I'm on there too, Lille Diane, my postcard life. I would love to connect with you on Instagram as well. I just got back on this last month. Just as she's nurtured and loved on me, her mother is in her mid-90s. I think she's 94. And they haven't been able to see each other except through a window. And if you look at her Instagram, you will see all of the lovely things that she does for her mother, including like at Christmas, because her mother has Alzheimer's. She was asking, how will I know which one is you? And San told her, because I'll be the one that's gift wrapped. And she tied a great big Christmas ribbon around her neck to cheer her mother up through the window. And trust me, it gets pretty cold there at different times of the year trying to visit a loved one outside of a window. But check out her art, and this is the really coolest part. So here I have something very special that San sent to me, and I could not be more proud of her. Let's just open this up right now. This is the magazine in her studio. This is from Stampington Company. Oh, they're one of my favorite magazines out there. This is so cool. This is Spaces and Stories of Creative Women. And I cannot think of anyone more suited to be in this magazine than my friend Sandi. Now let's open this. Oh my gosh, look at here, guys. Look at this. There's a card inside. Oh my gosh. And this is my beautiful San right there. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Look at this. And I love this. It's Love from Cape Cod. Oh, look at this. Look, guys. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And this is the May, June, July edition of 2020. And so all of these, I am quite sure, are available. And you can order individual copies. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Look at that. There's my girl working. Oh, I am so proud of you, and you so deserve being in this magazine. You'll see what I mean when you go check out her Instagram page. I cannot wait. When you go, would you please comment and tell her that you saw her here on my postcard life and that I sent you. Now, you guys know my mini-me Ray's way overdoing it. She wrote the song about me. I'm going to put a link right up there. If you haven't gone over to see Ray yet, you need to go over and see. So here's my other little mini-me. Ray, after you wrote the song for me, my little mini-me Abby, she wanted to make me something too. So I have no idea what this is. Her sweet mama boxed this up for me. Abby. Here's Abby, you guys. Just take a look at this. Look at this human sparkler right here. I mean, wouldn't you want your mini-me to look like that? I mean, seriously. She is all of that. So, okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look, kitties, and geese, and horses, and butterflies, and pigs, and bunnies. And the sun's coming up. This is the best picture I have ever gotten. Oh, Abby. And a cherry tree. How did you know that's my favorite kind of tree? I got cherry trees right out my window here. Oh, look at the doves flying and all the little birds. Oh my God, butterflies. Oh, Abby, I love you. This is going in my studio, Abby. It's hanging up on my wall. I love this so much. Thank you, darling. Oh, you guys, look at that. Isn't that just the cutest? Thank you, Abby.